Hello everyone, welcome to Cyberworld. My name is Victor. Today we're going to do a video on the dreaded duplicates in bug bounty. If you don't know what that is, it's where you find a bug, you submit it, it's valid, but you don't get paid. And you don't get paid because somebody else reported it, but between the time they reported it and the time you reported it, the program didn't have time to fix the bug. So somebody else already found it. Now there are nuances here. If it's about a bug that's in a different asset but it can be solved with the same code fix, whatever. Problem is you're doing the same things as somebody else, or you got there after somebody else and did the same things. It's basically the same thing. And all the programs have their policies on duplicates and whatever. Now, what can you do about it? Like, how are you? How can you avoid it? Well, you can read about it. You can Google how to avoid duplicates. But let's try and understand. Let's try and understand why this happens. So, let's say here is the bug, right? Why did you find it? Why it was a duplicate when you reported it? Well, the main reason is that you didn't get there first. So in blue is the initial report, right? And he knew about this program or about bug bounty before you. And you come in way later. Oh, sorry, this changed the whole color. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? Here it is. Okay, let's refresh this. No. Okay. Let's do this again. So here is the price, right? But this price is on a program somewhere on an island that somebody else finds out about before you. And they are there first, right? One way to not have report duplicates is to be the first to discover an asset. So that's be first. And how you can do that? Hardest way is to get invited to private programs, so be among the first. Or 1B, discover an endpoint before others. So yeah, your chances are here in 1B, where you discover an endpoint before others. How do you do that? Well, you can monitor. Oh, sorry. You can monitor. There are several ways. It's okay. Okay, this is getting in the way. You could monitor resources. You could Okay, this is not showing what I think it's showing on the screen. I also have some text written here, but it does not work. 1 second, please. Here it is. All right. So you need to be there first and either get invited to private programs or, or discover an endpoint before others. So for that, there are several ways. Let me, for example, monitor for new features. Like you can register for the newsletter, and whenever they launch a new feature, you try to hack it. Monitor for new acquisitions. Monitor for new code. For example, you can monitor JavaScript, and and you are there first, like discover it. That's one way. But in all fairness, this is something which is at the later stage of your bug bounty, say, career. You need to start doing it also for all programs, but you can't find anything. Like it's hard just to sit and do nothing until Google acquires a new company. So, or that they launch a new feature and you found it somehow. The other way would be, and this is, I think, an easier way. That would be to be different. Like, I'm not talking like different, like, why is this not working? So don't use the same tools. Be careful. I'm not saying here not to automate. Okay, I'm very pro automation. I'm not really saying you should go all the time manual and only like hack manual and don't use any tools. What I'm trying to say is this should be written everywhere. Make your own WordPress payloads. And you get a learning experience out of that also. So templates like nuclei templates, okay? This is key, okay? So this is key. You need to make your own word lists, payloads, and templates. And in order to do that, there is no limit. You're limited only by your imagination. How to find what the developer might think, and you make a word list in that direction. For example, let me give you an example. One of the coders that I follow and researchers is Robin, who's the author of Damn Vulnerable Web App. Probably know it. But he has some very interesting repositories, just as an example, right? For example, custom word list generator. Like you scan a website, you find a few resources, and then you use this to make more word lists from it, right? That's one way. Or, for example, you can combine with GitHunter, and then you make a word list. Or you could, where is it, man? He had something else here. Dum 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 dum. Not Nikto is not here. Right, this one. Like he at some point he made a tool that was using Twitter to make word lists. This one is a bit different, but yeah. Or you can find other tools. You just Google for it, right? There are bug bounty word lists everywhere, but you just need to mix them a bit. Okay? Don't use what everybody else is using. That's you see, his DigiNinja's thing is first. Another word list generators. Also here he has something else. This thing, password analyzer, right? So you throw this at the word list at the collection of passwords, and it gets you a lot of interesting things like common words and all that. You can build a word list off of it. For this one, yeah, there's a project page here where he explains it better, and he also has like a list of leaks. For leaks, you can find them online. It's to find password leaks. Another idea would be to use the a list of words in the language of that website. Like if say you're hacking a Spanish website or a French website, you can't just use only the normal word lists that are on seg lists, because everybody's doing seg lists. Or how not to get duplicates if the bounty hunters methodology, like everybody's following this guide, right? Or they say they are, but are they really? Like, because it's a very long guide. I'm not sure if everybody's actually doing that. So, it becomes problematic here. Oh, okay, now he has a course. It's not an issue. You can watch the YouTube video. So it's all about being original, okay? You need to make your own word lists, payloads, templates. And when you listen to an interview, let me think. Today's new interview. Like, what do you get out of it? Not this one. Couldn't care. No. Right? Like this one. So when you hear him talk, what do you get out of it? Like, he's automating a lot. He's number one. He's automating. Everybody says don't automate, don't automate. But the number one hacker in terms of payments is automating. Everybody's saying stick to one program, stick to one program. This guy is hacking everything. Like he's running his scripts on all the programs all the time, non-stop, on all the bugs that he can automate. So at some point, he's bound to be first. And I'm certain he's different in a lot of cases, meaning the way he approaches things and everything. So don't be discouraged, okay? If you get a lot of duplicates, first, if you get duplicates, you're doing something good. You're finding bugs. Now, the moment when you're the first to find the bug, that's very close. So you just need to customize some things. Like, for example, one thing I had was a pipeline. For example, I went first with asset finder, or you can do subfinder. Then you do HTTPX to validate. And then you do HTTPX, and then you do Ghostwriter to find more stuff. And then I would save all the content in Ghostwriter, and then I would GF for URLs. Then I would I think this, I don't know. So there's a thing from TomNom where I would get the paths, and then I would use those paths and go in and do pure DNS brute force. This is only for subdomains. So one. So after here, it would be after HTTPS. So after pure DNS brute force, I would run it again, like, and this would go in a loop. Like from here, I would feed it back here, because Ghostwriter gives you more stuff, and you keep doing it. Okay. You could also use Wayback URLs or whatever. Let me find this. So TomNom's repositories are also extraordinary. And if you use them right, they are perfect for getting in front of the crowd. Right, offer. Sorry. So I would put here. Here would be an unfurl. After, I can't move it for some reason. Here, right after URLs. These are all like pipes. Like this thing makes a file, and then this file is put here, and this makes another one, and this is put here, and like that. You know, it goes automatically, let's say. And this can be made to run in a loop. Like you make you put some cron, some timers on the server, and you keep doing that. It doesn't have to end ever, and it's gonna cost you like $5 per. Right. So unfurl. This one takes parts of the URLs, and those are, they must be like keywords, because like, let's say these URLs, you take everything, you take the URL, you take this part, you take this part, this part, and you add them. You add them to your custom word list for that program, and you keep hitting it with it until you manage to find it, find something. That's one way to go. Okay, I'm just saying, don't be discouraged if you get duplicates, because you just need to look at it in a different way. Okay, it's important to be there first, but also it's important to have your own custom word list. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Well, no, not that. Don't do only what everybody else is doing. So I also disagree with this when they say don't do what. No, run if the program allows it. Run nuclei with all the templates on it. Okay. It's not like, oh, there must have been 100 people who. Okay, so what? You'll find maybe a low bug that you can chain or something like that. So don't avoid, do the basics, but also go further. Okay, register for that feature, pay that $5 subscription, make the phone call to get your account activated. Like, do those extra things that either get you to be there first or get you to be different. Okay, all right. Thank you for watching, and happy hunting. Have a great end of the year and a great 2024. Goodbye.